the S&P 500 plows headfirst into resistance? Will the Dow Jones break free from its downtrend line resistance? And will the NASDAQ reach its overhead horizontal resistance? All that and more in today's video. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, be sure to subscribe to not miss an update. We've got commodities approaching, and then we're back looking at crypto. Drop a like on the video if you like the video. Be sure to stick around to the end to not miss any of what's going on. Check out the included chapters down below to skip through this algorithmic spiel. But if you're still around, greatly appreciated. We're jumping into the economy sphere, the traditional world of finance, the American economy, currently at resistance, technically 4,305, giving us a hard time. Correlating with this downtrend line here locally as well, we need weekly candles interacting well above it, perhaps reaching downward toward it to further solidify support. Once we have weekly opens and closes above our horizontal level, we can invest 20% of our S&P 500 investment at that level. Based on that confirmation, we can invest 30% of our S&P investment when we are interacting weekly above the downtrend line there. That is where you can invest. So that 30% ratio, but that remaining 50%, we are still waiting for a second bullish Robo advisor to come into play here. Only one of our chosen three is present. We need at least two to consider investing that 50% EngineeringRobo based investment ratio, which has seen between 40, 20, and 55% in gains ever since 2016 for EngineeringRobo members, and we've been saved from between 16 and 26% in downside along the way. So we just got to go with the flow, watching out for Robo. Technical resistance overhead in play. Signs of support, though, is this buy for recently confirmed. If we get that second bullish Robo, that would be perhaps nice to see. And we do have the 200 weekly moving average down below, suggesting the lifetime uptrend intact. And so worst case, we trend downward toward potential support near 38.12, and by that time it may be correlating more with the weekly moving average. But we just got to go with the flow during this highly volatile situation. Always allow for the confirmations. The Dow and also Jones Industrial Average Index would appear to be breaking free from its descending downtrend line of local resistance overhead. Weekly candles interacting above it and perhaps downward toward it would be a bullish sign to see. And you can begin considering investing your 30% downtrend line based investment ratio. Resistance overhead waiting for us, though, 36,565. That is likely to be giving us a hard time once we get up there. If we start printing lower highs relative to price action throughout January there, that would be a perhaps midterm-ish bearish sign here for us. I do believe sideways is to plague the markets for perhaps the foreseeable short-term weeks to months, perhaps a year here. We will have to see when the economy can really confirm its recovery and we can start setting some new all-time highs. So we do have bullish factors suggested by the 200 weekly moving average intact as well, correlating with a support level waiting for us, 29,373 down below. We need that second bullish Robo to consider investing that 50% investment ratio. We've seen between 49, 13, and 36% in gains from our bullish Robo confirmations ever since 2016 there, and we've been saved from between 12, 14, and 28% in downside along the way. Looking at the NASDAQ, it would appear with the buy for moon and cloud Robos in play as well. It would appear we have the cloud buy returning now with this weekly candle forming, which has yet to close. So this cloud buy is irrelevant until the weekly candle closes. Then and only then can we confirm all three of our chosen Robos bullish at that point. So perhaps continued upward movement here is to be anticipated. And so you've already invested your 50% EngineeringRobo based investment ratio around 181 ever since that confirmation. Weekly candles opening and closing above our downtrend line here throughout the end of July would have already allowed you to invest your 30% downtrend line based investment ratio. However, we have not seen our technical support levels down below. Still, 120, or overhead currently resistance 210. If confirmed as support, we can invest accordingly. Though if aforementioned lower highs start printing, that would be a rather bearish sign here. So we just need to confirm that third bullish robo to become even more comfortably bullish on continued gains. We're still above that weekly moving average. We've seen between 30, 33, and 85% in gains from bullish confirmations ever since 2017, and we've been saved from several dramatic corrections that have occurred between 23 and 30% in downside along the way. Alrighty, lastly, we have Coinbase, which has more or less recently gone public ever since sort of like April of 2021 there. It traded sideways until about November of 2021, and then significant resistance was confirmed. All three of our chosen robo advisors became bearish, and then Coinbase proceeded to experience a crippling 83% correction over the following 21 days after bearish robos were confirmed. So you were saved from losing just about all of your money if you were getting into Coinbase right after it was listed. And so right now we are waiting for bullish confirmations to return. We need some more price action to confirm some better support and resistance levels. At the moment, watch out for $78.10 as potential support or resistance. That is a key level to consider. Down below, near the lows here, $40.83 is going to be a far more bullish buying opportunity unless significant support has been confirmed here at current prices. We always wait for the confirmations, no matter the situation. Overhead, though, the dashed down trend line added significance from this rejection here on the 1st of August. Breaking free from it may suggest, that move upward here. So we're looking for continued interaction with that, and we also need to consider this much more broad overhead downtrend line in play, which will be plaguing us along the way whenever we get back to it. So we just got to go with the flow of robos. And so why we considered this company from a technical perspective, why it might be relevant, is Coinbase, selected by BlackRock to provide Aladdin clients access to crypto trading and custody via Coinbase Prime. And so I can link to this article down below if you wish to read through it here. As a headline investor, I do believe many traders were buying the rumor, though August 4th this news was released. That may be correlating with the recent downside we've been experiencing. That rejection off of resistance, classic buy the rumor, sell the news. Now that people have already done that, another buying opportunity is forming. And so thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know down below your thoughts on the video or anything you'd like to see in upcoming videos. We will try our best to make it happen. Be sure to subscribe. Try EngineeringRobo for free with the link in the description. And tune in for the next one.